calculating amount in moles for Cambridge IGCSE Chemistry. So Cambridge IGCSE requires you to know about molar mass, calculating numbers of moles, that is amount, and then I've included a page of IGCSE exam style questions. So what is molar mass? Well, to answer my own question, it's the mass of 1 mole of a substance in grams. So, for example, we know that 1 mole of hydrogen atoms, which has an atomic number of 1, a relative atomic mass of 1, has a mass of 1 gram. It follows that 1 mole of hydrogen molecules, H2, with a relative molecular mass of 2, has a mass of 2 grams. If 1 mole of hydrogen atoms has a mass of 1 grams, then 1 mole of hydrogen molecules must have twice that, has a mass of 2 grams. It follows that 1 mole of carbon dioxide with a relative molecular mass of 44 must therefore have a mass of 44 grams. So we have a very simple rule of working out the mass of 1 mole. It's the mass of 1 mole, or the molar mass of a substance, is equal to the relative molecular mass in grams, or relative formula mass in grams. So here are 3 substances, 3 formulae. Work out the molar mass for each in turn. Stop and come back to check your answer when you are ready. Okay, so sulfur in the periodic table has a relative atomic mass of 32. I've got 3 oxygens, each of them are 16, comes to 48. So I believe that will come to 80 as the molar mass, 80 grams per mole for sulfur trioxide. Now sodium is 23, so I've got 2 sodiums, plus a carbon, plus again 3 oxygens. So that will give a molar mass of 106 grams per mole. Elemental sodium is simply a relative atomic mass of 23, so 23 grams per mole, a molar mass of 23. Okay, so if we're going to count in numbers of moles, how do we calculate a number of moles? Let's start with something we know, which is that 1 mole of water, H2O, 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen, has a mass of 18 grams, the relative molecular mass in grams. Well, if 1 mole of water has a mass of 18 grams, I haven't met a student yet who can't tell me the mass of half a mole of water. Speak it out. You're right, it's 9 grams. You're not aware of it, but you did a calculation. The numbers of moles was 9 over 18, comes to half a mole. That is, the numbers of moles, which was a half, is the mass of substance, which was 9 grams, divided by the molar mass. So there is our formula. Numbers of moles is equal to the mass of substance divided by the molar mass of that substance. So calculate the numbers of moles in 80 grams of calcium and in 2 grams of calcium. Stop, come back when you have done so. Okay, so 80 grams of calcium, well, mass of substance divided by molar mass. We get the molar mass of calcium from the periodic table, it's 40, the relative atomic mass in grams. So how many moles is 80 grams? Well, mass divided by molar mass, 80 divided by 40. So 80 grams of calcium is 2 moles. If you struggled with these calculations, stop and try the second one. Otherwise, I'm going to reveal in about 2 seconds. Okay, so 2 grams of calcium, well, it's just going to be 2 divided by the molar mass. 2, the mass of substance, divided by the molar mass. So 2 divided by 40 comes to 0.05 moles. You must learn this relationship. Numbers of moles is equal to the mass of substance divided by the molar mass. Starting with the equation from the previous slide, numbers of moles equals mass of substance divided by molar mass. We can rearrange. Multiply both sides by molar mass gives us the mass of substance is equal to the numbers of moles times the molar mass. Using that relationship, calculate the mass of 0.3 moles of calcium, 0.0025 moles of calcium, and 3 moles of water. Stop, restart when you are ready to check your answers. Okay, so I'm revealing 0.3 moles, 0.3 times 40, the molar mass of calcium, comes to 12 grams. 0.0025, you simply multiply that by 40, so numbers of moles times molar mass comes to 0.10 grams. 3 moles of water, okay, well, numbers of moles times the molar mass, 3 times 18 comes to 54 grams. Now, you may be the type of student that likes to work with one of these calculation triangles. So I don't always recommend them for all students, but they may work for you. So if we work out the mass, we have numbers of moles times molar mass. If we want to work out the numbers of moles, then we have mass divided by molar mass. If we want to work out the molar mass, then we have mass divided by number of moles. So mass divided by numbers of moles will give you molar mass. Mass divided by molar mass will give you numbers of moles, and numbers of moles times molar mass will give you the mass. So I recommend that you try a couple of IGCSE exam style questions. So here are 2 questions. Which has the greater number of atoms, 10 grams of carbon or 20 grams of calcium? How many atoms in 22 grams of carbon dioxide? How many atoms? Stop, carry out your calculation, come back to check your answers when you are ready. Okay, so here's my solution. I need to convert 10 grams into a numbers of moles, which I achieve by dividing by the molar mass, which is 12 grams, so 0.83 moles of carbon. Similarly for calcium, 20 divided by the molar mass is 0.5. So 0.83 moles is a greater number of atoms. So 10 grams of carbon contains more atoms than 20 grams of calcium. How many atoms in 22 grams of carbon dioxide? Well, I need to know how many moles that is. So 22 divided by 44 gives us the numbers of moles. Then I'm going to remind you of Avogadro's constant. That's the number of particles in 1 mole. So 0.5 moles of molecules would be 0.5 times Avogadro, numbers of molecules of carbon dioxide, but each molecule of carbon dioxide contains 1, 2, 3 atoms. So my total numbers of atoms is 0.5 times Avogadro times 3. Comes to 9.03 times 10 to the 23 atoms. So well done for finishing. If you want more practice, which I would advise, use your textbook questions first, then find past paper questions. If you haven't come across Physics and Maths Tutor website, I would recommend it. Nothing to do with me, it's just got loads and loads of past papers. For more related chemistry classes, look at the playlist or the links in this video description. If you found this class helpful, please recommend it to a friend. Subscribe for new classes and last-minute exam tips. Please like.